Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. The bad man is a reflection of something within you. And I kind of touched on this last week. Touched on it. I wasn't going to do anything initially, but I said, you know what, I need to cover that. And it's something I need to cover on my men's channel, too. I'm going to tell you what. I can always get an idea about a person. I can get an idea about any person by seeing who they find attractive. Let me say that again. I can get an idea about any person, their character, who they are, by seeing who they find attractive. And I don't mean in just a physical manner, like you're going for a certain type of person, but the type of character that person has. See, I'm going to tell you something now. When we go for mates, that's the most selfish act. We want somebody who touches something within us. We want that person. And we're very all of us, every single one of us is selfish. So if I'm like seeing a group of men and a group of men talking about the type of women they find attractive, it's something about that woman that reflects something within them. Seriously, I can tell you seriously, I don't care what anybody say about themselves. I don't care what any single person, I don't care male or female, say about themselves. I can always tell what they're about when I see what they find attractive. And not even just find attractive, but who they would try to be in a relationship with or even in a relationship with. And it's some even deeper stuff. I ain't going to go into it right here. Because it's like I say, it's a selfish thing. We look for somebody who reflects something within us, somebody who fulfills a need within us. Because ultimately, we always look for that complementary person, the other half of our spirit, the soulmate. People can have multiple soulmates. That's what we do. So when a person is dealing with a certain type of individual, particularly a bad one, I would always look at them and say, okay, well, what was it within you that attracted them? You know, there was a woman, and she first said this was a few decades ago. She's a minister now, but she had gotten dogged by this dude who was like bisexual. And instead of blaming him, say, hey, he's a bisexual, he's a dog and everything. She said, I never forget what she said. She said she needed to look at herself and see what was it in her that found him attractive to begin with. I want y'all to think about that. Now, the title of this joint was A Bad Man is a Reflection of Something Within You. How many women have dealt with a dog, a known player, or even a known abusive type of guy or something? It was always something within her that wanted it. Or you get some women who have constantly been the side piece. They could actually find a type of man, a single man who don't have anybody else who wanted them. They never deal with it. So what was it within them that they were good with dealing with that type of man who would be a side piece? Like I've met a few young ladies. They were constant side pieces, but if you're a side piece once, mistress once, and you didn't know it, okay, I can give you a pass. I give you a little bit of a pass. But if you constantly dealing with guys who got mates, okay, there's something within you that's not right. There's something within you. Or an abusive guy player, or, a guy who disrespects you. What is it within you? One thing I found with those type of women, especially when I talked with them and really observed them, I was like, well, they were a perfect match for that dude. Because they had the same character traits. They had the same scuzzy character traits. Same thing with a man being attracted to some bad woman. The exact same thing. What was it within him that found that woman even attractive? It's something within him, And it's like if you're a woman who's constantly dealing with bad men, well, say you're a woman. All right, you got dogged out by 5 bad guys. I mean, these guys are bad. They were abusive, all of that. What was it within you that even found those men attractive? And what was it within you that attracted those men to you? And trust me, it goes beyond whether you had a nice body or something. It was something there. And you were the only thing they had in common. And the only way to deal with it is you got to look in the mirror and say, okay, what was it about me? That this man was a reflection. He was a mirror, you know? Because that's the thing with everybody. That, like I said, I can if I want an idea about anybody, I just need to see who they mate with. That's it. That's it. Even so much as who they find attractive. That tells me everything. Seriously, because you can't hide that. You can hide everything, but when I see certain people together and certain types, I was like, all right. And when I get a chance to see their personalities, even if it's not even a good relationship, you know, even if it's not a good relationship, there was something there that had to pull them together. Because otherwise, honestly, they will repel each other. Because on a deeper level, even no matter how attractive they are, something will keep them apart. But when you can click with that person, there's something within you. They reflect something. And you know what, I'm talking about the bad side, but I see that with very good people. Here's a reality. Very good people ultimately find a good person. Very good people ultimately find that good person. Ultimately. They might have to go through some crap or something, but, you know, it happens. But they will ultimately find that good person. But if you constantly finding bad people and you say, what is it about me? Like I remember a woman, she was complaining, one young lady I met one time. It was at a gym I worked at, and she said, I must have something in my forehead. I keep getting these types of guys. And honestly, I just looked at her. I said, I could see it, you know, because she had a certain attitude about her. Probably needs some mental health issue, a mental health issue. And I said, okay, you keep drawing these type of guys, but I see the same thing in you, you know? And it's something, ladies, it's something you really got to think about. You know, I know some ladies that get around and say, all these guys are bad and everything. And I know men definitely get around and say, all these women are bad. And I would tell, like I said, I tell the men the same thing. What is it about you keep running into that same type of woman? You're the only thing they had in common, you know? But it's something within you. And see, here's the thing. If you want to change the outcome, well, you got to look in the mirror and change something about yourself. Once you change something about yourself, everything changed. I've done it in the past. I've done it, seriously. I've done it and noticed changes like right away. I dealt with my own issue. And I said, okay, I keep getting this situation or I'm having this luck with women. Once I change something, even if it's small, I know I would notice differences right away because I changed something within me. Always understand that. So anyway, ladies, really think about that, all right? And y'all have a good day now. Peace and blessings.